Hey, this is Annie or Liucid, and this channel is all about creativity and sparking that up. So in the last video that I uploaded, it was a work with me video, and in that video, well, I was practically a shrimp. And if you know me, then you would know that habitually that's kind of what I look like / how I navigate the world in a very shrimp-like posture. And I think I actually found the solution to stop living that #shrimp life, and if you're curious to hear what that might be, stick around and let's dive in and let's get lucid. So recently I've been super into biohacking, which to me just means that I'm using technology to kind of enhance / optimize my human potential / human body, and in this case I'm using the Upright Go 2, which this video isn't sponsored by them or anything, but it's just me being a fan of their product because it does help me keep my posture upright, and it's a really good reminder for that. So I think this is a really neat tool to have in your creative toolbox, even though it's not really a creative tool per se, but it is a tool that, I use on a daily basis, because if I think about it / if you think about it, a lot of the times as a creative, you'll usually most likely be found in a position like this where you're, on your laptop and you're just, designing away. And if it's not that, then maybe you're, on your iPad or a paper / maybe you're working traditionally and you're slouched over / hunched over looking at your artwork and you're just drawing, right? Because I know that's kind of, the position that I usually have my body in whenever I'm creating works. And so even once I put those away, a lot of the times, because I've been in that position for so long, I guess it would be body / muscle memory that I've been in that position. So once I'm out of, my desk / the creative zone of creating, art pieces or design pieces, then when I'm out and about, I'm still kind of hunched over, looking very much like a shrimp. And so in the case of this product helps me and reminds me that I'm slouching with a slight little vibration. And it kind of reminds me of being a cyborg, because for cyborgs, they're using technology to enhance / optimize / maybe it's altering their way in which they're navigating life. And so anytime technology has the power to do that, then I would say, yes, we're technically all cyborgs here. And so since we're cyborgs, why not add on more tools / tech to optimize the human potential / human body even further, right? And so that's what the Upright Go 2 is for me. It's this tool that helps me optimize the way in which I go about life. So let's move on to the device itself. So again, the Upright Go 2, and this is the packaging it came in. I've already opened it, so it's not really like an unboxing, because again, some of the items I took out because they do provide alcohol pads, a lot of it, and they do provide more of these, which these are just stickies / the adhesive to stick on your back. And of course, these blocks have nothing to do with the Upright Go. It's just, I put that there for decoration. And so this is the necklace that you have, and you just plug the device here, and then this is magnetic. It's actually a lot more noticeable than I thought it would be. So there's that, and this is the case itself. And for the Upright Go 2, you actually get this nice hard plastic case. And inside, whoa, it is the actual device itself, and it's super duper tiny. And you have one button where you can turn it on, turn it off. You can click on it while it's on to turn off the vibration, or click on it again to turn it back on. And of course, when you flip it to the back, this is the sticky, and you have extra, it's like a pocket for the stickies. Put that in there, and that's kind of the case you could put it back in when you're charging it. And so this is the charging part of it, and you just close it up, plug it in, and from there you can just charge it, right? So there's that. And of course you get cool guitar pick. Just kidding, it is not a guitar pick, it's actually an adhesive removal tool, which you just use by flipping it to the back and just kind of scraping it off. And the funny thing is, initially I thought I would not like the adhesive because I thought it'd be really troubling / I just didn't like the idea of having something stuck onto me. So like, I'm gonna open this up so you can see it, but this is what it looks like, the adhesive, and you can see it's like, I just touched it and it's like kind of sticky, but you have, what they said was 3 to 10 usage of this, so you can reuse it. I found that I've been using it maybe 5 times and then I'm done with it, but again, I guess it would depend on how long you're using it to, and maybe if you have lotion on as well, or if you're sweating. So there's that, but I really like the sticky because the adhesive / sticky for me is actually super subtle, and I like how no one really knows that you have it on. Whereas for this is definitely noticeable just because, well, for one, you can see it, and I find that when I hide it underneath my shirt too, what happens is, because I got this crazy color, it kind of looks like I'm wearing a swimsuit underneath, so don't really enjoy that as much as I enjoy the stickies, but I still think it's neat to have just in case I run out of those stickies. And finally, moving on to the app. So this is what the interface looks like, and I think it's really neat because, all right, I'm gonna slouch, and you can see that I'm red, and it is under that mark, and once there's that delay, it will vibrate. So you have the option of picking your time, so you can pick it to 15 seconds, and if you're in a posture that is not upright / if you're slouching for 15 seconds, then your upright device will give you a vibration. And this is your vibration. You can turn it on or off, calibrate it in order for the device to know if you're sitting upright or not. And the upright go-to actually does it automatically, so you don't have to do that much. And of course, battery life. And the cool thing too is you can go into your stats and you can actually check, all the days that you've done, and it'll give you a little percentage of how long you've been upright. And of course, you have your range, the time. So it's really neat that it's keeping track of everything. And of course, if you go into your setting, you can change the vibration type. So there's a ton to choose from, and you can change the vibration strength. So is it a strong vibration or is it a lower one? And then of course you have the range, so you can be really strict with yourself for how, upright your posture is, or you can be a little bit more relaxed. And those are kind of the main sections that I use in this app. So that's the app, and you can see when I slouch and when I'm upright. So that's really cool and neat. So that's the app in itself, and you don't have to keep an eye on it at all. You can just have it running in the background. Alright, so that was a quick run through of the device, the app, and some of my thoughts about it. For myself, I'm going to keep using this device because a lot of the times, well, I find that I tend to slouch over a lot and I'm like a hunchback. So for myself, this device is actually really, really helpful because it is literally on my back, reminding me to keep upright. And in the beginning, it might not be super comfortable. I remember feeling a little bit of, discomfort because my muscles just wasn't used to being upright for so long. But as I've gone through, what I've noticed is that the app will give you more time, so it'll have a goal for you to reach, and so it bumps up the time as you go on. And I think for myself anyways, I think with that added time, and I've kept the device on longer, and I think my muscle is slowly getting accustomed to, sitting upright. Like, even when I don't have my device on, sometimes I'll have this little, like, inkling that, oh no, I'm not, sitting up straight. So it's just really nice to just be reminded about that, even if you don't have your device on, because for whatever reason, sometimes I'm like, wait, I might get buzzed. And it kind of reminds me of a little bit like, Pavlov dogs, where, like, even if the, stimulation isn't there anymore, you might still feel it, slash, maybe not feel it, but you might just be reminded of it, and then all of a sudden just like jolt up and sit upright. But that's kind of the review of it thus far, and hopefully it was helpful. I do think it is a really nice creative tool, slash, maybe not creative tool, but it is a nice tool to have in your creative toolkit. I know, like I said earlier, not a creative tool, but I think it is super integral, slash, it's, one of those items where I think you can use it daily, and it does improve, your, I don't want to say it improves your creativity, because it's not that, but it does make it more comfortable, I would say, in the long run anyways, so that you're not experiencing that back pain later on in the future because, you're slouching or you were, hunched over. So with that, hopefully this review slash the insight of this product was helpful, and with that, take care and keep shining. Bye.